All right, let's go on ahead and get this video started. Today's video we're doing so I got a whole list of my plans. Not sure if you guys can see that. I got notes. Hold up. And I got a list. Yeah. So Digimods list. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna type up everything. And this is the order I'm gonna go in. And let's make sure everything is straight. Yep, everything is straight. Everything is straight. All right, so mod uno. Well, technically, before I do that, so I have a so before I get into that, I gotta replace the lower bumper, and I'm getting a front lip side skirt and a spoiler first before this, but this is coming next month, starting next month. So we have the Kekaida intake. But I'm gonna go with open one. I don't really want to go for the close because it's not really, so you're not really gaining or losing anything with the open. Well, you're gaining a bit with the open and close, probably like 1 or 2, wheel horsepower, which is not a difference, but I'm aiming for the sound. And I know that when I start adding on other things and do the complete bolt on before I do the tune, I should be around probably like around like 190 to 200 to the wheel. Yeah, like 190 to 200 to the wheel, and like to the crank around 230 horsepower, 220 around there, give or take. I know this because I was looking at other Kia Fortes online. Oh, yeah, up to 11 horsepower and 10 pound-feet of torque. This is the first mod. And then the second mod is a spoiler. I'll just show you guys that. So I'm not going with any of these. I'm aiming for, I call them the Batman ears because they remind me of Batman when I look at it. But it's like it's similar to this, but it got like the little points at 2 different sides. If I can find it, I'll show y'all. It's something similar to this. It looks like this, but it's like a little bit pointier. I think the Audi A4 or S4 have it. I forgot. Unless that's an aftermarket part for you, aftermarket part for y'all too. Next on the list, we're going with the Power Stop brakes and rotors. We're going with these right here. Well, it's not gonna be from Walmart. I'm gonna end up getting it from car parts, or you can get it from Auto Advance. What's the other one? What's the other car part stores? AutoZone, O'Reilly's. But you get it like front rotor by itself and rotor by itself. I'm gonna end up getting this, and then what I'm gonna end up doing is, well, I might not have to add the dual piston calipers, but I'm thinking about it though. But I realized the launcher end have a like a single piston caliper. I realized that as well. So I was like, the launcher end got it at like 270 crank and like 250, 260 to the wheel. Then I don't really need it per se. I don't really need dual pistons. It's just for looks at that point. But when I do go tracking, I will get it though. And for those who don't know how dual pistons look, let's go here. Dual piston caliper. This how, so this is a single right here. You see that one piston? This is a dual. You got two pistons. See the two holes in the back? Well, they're not holes, but I just call them holes for now. You know, you got this. When you got like cars with more horsepower, they're usually rocking around dual, triple, or some cars even will rock the quad. Some even go beyond that, depending on how big your calipers is. But yeah, this dual right here. Dual, single. Dual, single. All right, let's get on to the next one. The next one is a secondary cat delete. I'm gonna fully get rid of the cat. I'm gonna fully get rid of the cat, the secondary cat. Make it the tone deeper, and then after that, we're going to a catless downpipe. I want to initially, I want to gut the cat, but when you gut the cat, there's like this rasp. There's like this rasp in the like, so the car, it rattles inside when you gut the cat. So you can't put the performance that you have. You're not fully using it because the airflow is causing it. That the airflow from the engine is causing the I forgot, like the air from inside that's coming out, or the exhaust gas or whatever you want to call it. It's like causing it to bounce around in there and causing like rattling and stuff. And it could actually like make your car like a tad bit less reactive, I want to say. Let's check up on that real quick. Let's check up on that. I'm gonna research that. Gutting the cat converter creates a hollow chamber for exhaust gases to become turbulent. This will hurt power, not increase it. If the cats are old, outdated, or damaged, it would, what is that? Behove? What the behoove you? I don't know if you meant that or not. To replace them with modern units which don't suffer from restrictions like converters from the past. If you don't want cats, then take them out and replace them with a straight pipe, or gut them and run a straight pipe through the middle. Yeah, because you don't want to keep that because it's like shaped funny. How a catalytic converter look right here. And what he's saying is, to keep the performance gain, you want to run this pipe through this, like keep it looking like this, gut it, but run a pipe through it. So you can keep the performance gain. Don't keep it like this, because if you keep it like this, it'll cause turbulence. And that's when the air and stuff, like, it's like bouncing around, I would assume. And you don't really get the performance gains that you want. But if you straight pipe and wrap this around that straight pipe, you keep your performance while looking like you have the catted, you look like you have a catted car. I didn't mean to stutter now. All right, next thing we're doing. So the next thing I have is a custom tag. And I'm gonna go and create me a custom tag, but not yet though. It's only like $100 to $500. Like if you want to go like 4 to 5 years without worrying about paying for your tag, and you pay like $400-500 or something like that, $400 to $500. And then for 1 year it's like $100, but you get a discount when you pay for your tag for a longer period of time. I think it's like $100 discount, like $50 to $100 discount when you do that. All right, on to the next. Let's see. All right, there we go. I'm over here trying to look past the camera. All right, then we got the next thing, charge pipes. We're gonna go charge pipe. So with these are gonna increase airflow. I looked up different things on these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get both so I can get it out the way. It'll increase airflow on the heat and cold side. So equals power gains. Increases airflow by up to 18% over stock. It features 2.5 Mondrian bent aluminum, a CNC machine blow off valve adapter, and pre-installed NPT port for sensors or water methanol injection. Cool. Full hot and cold charge pipe. Dyno proven to add up to 5 horsepower and 8 pound-feet of torque by significantly minimizing pressure loss and turbulence compared to the restrictive factory lines. There we go. This is what I'm getting after the tag. And then I probably should have been got this. A catch can. We're going catch can. I used to watch this dude a lot. Shout out to this dude. Before I got my Forte, I was looking at this dude right here. Right before I got the GT. I still don't know. I gotta like I'm gonna go back in the forums and stuff and look at that. You know what? We could do it right now. Best catch can. Reddit always have answers. We're gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna do this. Oh, that's it? Huh? I might go on ahead and get this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm logged in too. All right. Next mod. So next mod is spark plugs and coil packs. And it's gonna run around 260. Hold on. Crazy part is I just bought spark plugs like 15K miles ago. Like 10 to 15K miles ago. Okay, so I might not need spark plugs. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's do this right here now. Coil packs. I'm over here putting the names in my phone because I didn't have the names yet. But these are gonna get question mark. I probably might get the coil packs um before the spark plugs. But next, after that, then we get to the big boy. We get to the big boy. So I'm looking at I know this probably gonna be like the software. So we got this. Some this time between lap 3 tunes and this right here. I'm gonna end up going, I might do this. I think it's raining outside. But $999 for this tune right here. I ain't gonna cap lap 3. So let's look at lap 3 versus N75. So I might end up going with N75. And then go with this as well. I might end up going with that because after reading this, I don't want to with lap 3. I definitely need to get talk to some of the guys that have lap 3 already. But it's around the same price. All right. Next. We have wheels, fitment industry. I ain't gonna lie. I've been that was the dryer. I've been subscribe to that dude since he first started that channel. Even like when he was with what was that? That it was like this other company that he was with before he started fitment industry. I forgot the name of them. I really enjoy the chrome rims. This is so clean, bro. That's so clean. All right, we ain't gonna stand here for long, but I have this specific rim in mind. I have this specific rim in mind, and y'all just gonna have to see. Y'all gonna have to see. It's clean. It is clean. But let's go back. On to the next. Tires. Um, when it comes to tires, I think I'm going back to a Continental. I think it's called Continental SRS Plus or something. Hold up. Where's my plus sign? Right there. These right here. Like I'm gonna keep the all seasons on it because these I ain't gonna lie, even the ones that I got now, and they're like $70 a piece. Yeah, these right here. They're like $70 a piece. And they are really good. They actually went down. They was like 240 when I last seen it. Interesting. Hold up. So I would assume, but when I got it, the dealership put those tires on there. But those, either the dealership or the previous person, those tires are good. I'm gonna get those on these wheels that I'm getting. Definitely gonna get them. I had burnt the heck out of them. They they were almost bald. I don't see how people ride on bald tires though. That's no fun. That's no fun. And then after that, I have the front bumper, front splitter, rear diffuser, side skirt. But I'm getting those first because I'm tired of looking at my car with a slumped up lip. Like I don't want my car looking like that no more. So I'm gonna get the front splitter. Rear I'm not gonna get the rear diffuser because it's this other one that I want to get. But I'm gonna get the front splitter, side skirt, front bumper, and splash shield. That's gonna be the first thing I get. And then after that, we got the intercooler. I heard good things from about Wagner and six intercooler. I heard good things about their stuff. And then the HKS blowout valve. Going with that. After that. Well, no, I'm not. Ignore that. I didn't. That's in my notes, but I'm not going with HKS. I'm gonna end up having to go with the hybrid system. The hybrid not this. This the one I was initially looking at, but not anymore. I'm gonna end up going for this one, the blowout valve, the hybrid blowout valve, and that's gonna be it. And then after I get all this stuff, oh yeah, I will get it wrapped a specific color about two as well. But after I get this stuff, then that's when, like after a while, probably like after after like a year or two, or like a year or two after I get everything, or even after the engine gives or something, after I get all this stuff, like years ahead, then I will be like, I'm not trading this car in. This is a long term car. I'm gonna engine swap it. I'm looking at a K20, uh, the VR6 as well. That'd be an interesting one. I was put on to that engine. Um, or something even crazier. Not a V8 though, but I wanna do it. I wanna do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my list. Go back over it again. Take air intake, open outlet, spoiler, power stop brake pads and rotors, secondary cat delete, catalyst downpipe, tag, charge pipe, Evo Energy catch can, HKS M series spark plugs, question mark, MSD ignition coil packs, question mark, N75 tune or lap 3 tune, still deciding. Wheels, tires, front bumper, front splitter, uh, rear diffuser, side skirt. Not get like I said, not getting the rear diffuser. I don't know why I said that. With the front splitter and side skirt. Wrap, intercooler, and blow off valve. The blow off valve gonna be the last thing I get though. But that's my list. And future plans. This is my list and future plans. But um y'all let me know in the comments what y'all did first, because I know there's different ways to that people do things, and some people do suspension, wheels, this and that. I definitely did my suspension. I did my suspension. Actually, I did I did exhaust. I got the muffler and resonator delete with no raspiness or rattle at all. I don't see how other people have that in their car, but I got the exhaust. Then I got spacers and uh lowering springs at the same time. Did those, got a video on it. I'll probably upload the spacer video too. But yeah. And then now moving on to this. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, let me know in the comments what y'all did and how y'all started y'all mod journey. And yeah,